All right, here we go. Here we go. Happy Saturday, folks. As one Crookshank here, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, former Division One college football player, and current five-time, soon to be six-time published author and educator. If you don't know, I create a whole business, a whole brand, a whole philosophy that's all about taking the innovative teamwork lessons that you learn on the football field and applying them to businesses, business owners, so they have a group of employees that moves like a championship football team. And one of the facets of what I do with the Move Swiftly brand is something called Film Session Saturday, which is what you are tuned into today. If you are interested in hearing more about the employee development workshops, just go to makeyourmove.com. That's makeyaMove.com. Has all the information about what you would need to do to move forward, to have you come and speak to your staff and all that. But today we're all about, analyzing and breaking down the game of college football. I do plan, the goal is to become a play-by-play announcer for a college football games at some point, whether it's 2025 or 2026. At some point, it's going to happen because of what I do here. Pretty much just break down games, see who did what it's all about. Been doing it every single Saturday since the end of college football season. So the resume's out there. You can see the games I've broken down. Today, we are getting into Arizona State versus Texas. I broke down the Texas versus Georgia game. Yeah, broke down the Texas versus Georgia game, the regular season one. That's somewhere on this channel. If you haven't yet, make sure you subscribe to this channel. It comes out every single Saturday. The reason I wanted to do this one, I don't know, I just kind of wanted to. It was a really, really good game. I watched it live, and it was one of those things where I just kind of, you get that itch. I'm recording this we're in the last week of May, and you get that itch because football is officially coming back. It's kind of year round over here in the Move Swiftly world. But without all that, let's just get right into the game and see who did what, and we'll go from there. Let's go. Hold on, let me just kind of make sure my screens are set up here, and we'll get it going. All right, cool. All right. This one was, I'm telling you, it was a whole lot more competitive than a lot of people thought it would be. I thought Texas was just going to blow them out, but was not the case. Arizona State fought really hard. All right, here we go. Scatterboo, baby. All right, so you got three wide. Oh, safety up top. Come on. All right. So we got the yep. They're coming right out. You see, this leads you to the play. Look at the linemen. Look at the offensive line and how they're coming right out. Boom, he's off. Boom, he's upfield. This guy's upfield. Great patient run. So watch the cutback here. All right, running backs, young running backs. Watch the patience here. All right. So everything is for the most part blocked. And immediately he's patient enough. You see that step right there? He cuts it back and then ends up pretty much almost getting the first down. Great cutback, great vision there by this guy. Scatterboo. And again, what do we see every week? We see receivers doing what? Some of that front team work, some of that dirty work. Look at that. Receivers blocking, making plays. That's how runs break. You got to have receivers that are willing to stick their nose in there and get some blocking in. All right. Texas has the ball. Let's see what they ran. All right, so it looks like they're in man. And then they back out. Okay. So there's confusion here in the coverage. There's confused because there's two guys here, and it shouldn't be like he bites. All right, so he bites here, and it looks like he's supposed to be playing this zone. So the goal is to always make him throw the widest throw for the least amount of yards. So defensively, the goal should be to make him throw this route. All right, this is covered. This is covered, and you got to protect the inside. So it looks like this guy bites. This guy bites either here or he bites here, and then it leaves this guy wide open in the middle. Yep, that's exactly what happens. See, you got to be patient when it comes to this. All right, even whether it's man or even if it's zone. All right, he's here, and then you got this tight end coming now, right? You got to be patient. You can't bite on that. That's what happened. He bit on this. He's biting on this. You look at him right now. He's this outside backer here is biting on this or this, and it leaves this guy wide open. It leaves the throwing lane wide open. Can't do it. Can't do it, defenders. Small things. You got to protect your zone. This is what we're talking about when we're talking about teamwork, okay? This is what we're talking about, making sure your job, you're doing your job. You got the running back with the flare. You see that? Same. It's kind of the same scheme, but they throw it to a different guy. So, and this is Sarkisian. All right. So instead of the tight end being the one coming out, now it's the running back, and they pretty much have the same motion. This guy is here, the patient, and then he's kind of picking. It's a rub. They're picking this guy, and then boom, right here over the top. It's perfectly put by I could have been in front of him a little bit, but Quinn Ewers put a pretty much a perfect ball touchdown. Good scheme there. And way to give him kind of the same thing, just in different ways, in a different way. So instead of the tight end, they had the running back be that third option, be number 3. They only rushed in 3. Well played defensively. Didn't block it well. Well played here. Read it well. Good job defensively. Ooh. He's out of there. He's out of there. He is out of there. All right, let's go back. Let's go back. All right. Rush lane's integrity. All right. So we got space. He did not kick his coverage. You got to break down now. Got to break down. I missed that one. You got to. Oh, very close to being a clip right there. Very close. It wasn't his back. So he catches them on the. Yeah, he got to break down better there. But right here, this is close to being a clip. He gets away with one. Great block there. And he's off to another great block right there. And he's off to the races. Ugh. Yeah, that was the block on number 8. That sprung him. There's a pull coming. Penetration. Good job by Arizona State's defensive line. It's called a lookout block. It's called a lookout block. It got the quarterback killed. Let me see the formation here. So it looks like they spread them out. They spread them out. Now this one's a challenge because the line is sort of giving you pass reads, so they can't attack it as well. It's kind of a draw play. So you got to be very patient in terms of how you drop back in your passes in your pass sets, and that comes with film study. There it is again, and they're coming right at you. They're coming right at you. This was their bread and butter. Scatterboo was their bread and butter. Boom. Good block here. For the most part, got a first down. Looks like they gave it to him. Hey man, hey man, Steve Sarkisian dialing it up. Look at the play. Look at the play here. Look at the play. Look at everything that was going on. This was a lot of misdirection. So you have it's basically a screen pass, but you have these guys coming. This one is a counter. You're faking the counter. Here comes this guy looking like he's getting ready to block, but it's actually setting up a screen. Turns it around and the guys are all in front of him. That was a very nifty play. And again, defensively, you have to react to what you're seeing up front. All right. Yes, there's action in the backfield, but you see, look at what these linemen are doing. Look at where these linemen are. They're setting up for the screen pass. That's what they're doing. All right. They're setting up for the screen pass, and they're kind of backing up, letting guys go, and then it turn around, boom. Big gain. That's a great call. That is a great call. Look how many people he has blocking in front of him. Great call. That's Sark. Let's get through this ad. Whew. Impressive though. Very impressive though there. Very impressive though. Only rushing 3. He still gets pressed. It's a hold. But watch him keep his eyes down. Feels a good throw. Great play by the quarterback. So he gets pressure. It's a hold. He gets away with a hold. I'm not sure if they called it or not. But he gets away from the pressure, keeps his eyes downfield. Bang. Great though. Puts it right where the receiver can get it. That's a great throw. It's all scramble drill. Good job. Four wide, 2x2. Good decision. That's a good decision. Oh, well, no, I'm going to take that back. It's 3rd and 11. So yeah, I take that back. That was not a good decision. See that it's 3rd and 11. So third in the situation, and you got to understand situational football, guys. You got to understand situational football. The 3rd and 11, you got to. I mean, if you can get there, you can get it, but you still got this guy here. Your eyes got to stay. You got to be looking to pass. This guy right here, you toss it to him. It's a better chance of him getting the first down and you live in the play as opposed to you trying to run to get the 10 yards. And if you had your eyes upfield, you would have saw him. The quarterback has his eyes upfield. He sees this guy right here, and then he picks up the first down. Instead, you try to go run and get it. You try to go run and get it on your own, and you're just not fast enough to get there. See? Small things. Got to be the facilitator, right? Keep your eyes. See where his eyes are? His eyes need to be upfield still. And he would have saw the back right there. Yeah, I remember the fake punt. Oh my goodness. Nothing is more demoralizing than giving up a fake punt. Nothing. Oh, you just make a great defensive stop. Fake punt. Finally make a stop on defense and you give up a fake punt. It momentum shift, and as you can see, Texas is up 17-3. They have an opportunity to really put some distance and put the game away. Give up a fake punt. Super frustrating. If any defensive people out there. Let's see this thing. How this thing. No steps. Flat-footed. It's right around him. He didn't take any steps. Not square at all by that right tackle. Look at the steps up top. Nope. Flat-footed. Look at it. Look how close his feet are together. And he's not square. So he gets ran right around him. That's what caused the sack. Because now, again, this is where you got to understand the game of football, all right? I know that this DN doesn't get credit for the sack, but it's his rush that makes the quarterback step up in the pocket and runs right into the sack. It's that. Sometimes the person who causes the sack does not get credit for the sack. So watch it. He's coming. He makes it so the quarterback has to step up. He has to step up now because he feels that pressure, and he runs right into the sack. So sometimes, again, the person who caused the sack isn't going to get credit for the sack, but they're the ones who caused it. They're the reason that the quarterback had to step up. As you can see, again, holla at me, man. Get at me with the play-by-play. I know what the hell I'm talking about. See that? Steps up, boom. Got it? Let's get through this. Protected well. Again, I mean, he's too quick to he's too quick to pull it down. All right, there's no need to pull this down. I mean, the protection isn't the worst. Looks more like a covered sack. Let's see it here. Let's see what's open, if anything's open. All right. Yeah, nothing was really. Yeah, actually, you had this guy. You had this guy. You have this guy. You have this guy. Check downs. All right. So Quinn Ewers didn't have a good game. He did. He really didn't. He didn't have a good game. You have this guy right here. You could check it down to. You have this guy that's kind of in the bind. You got to keep your eyes downfield, quarterback. You have to. You have some options here that you can go to. Most likely the check down. Let's go back to see the down and distance real quick. 3rd and 12. So yes, 3rd and 12. All right. And again, just like the play where he tried to scramble before, you got to see your check down in terms of that running back. This running back versus this linebacker, I'm taking this running back every day of the week. Look at your check down and try to get it to your check down. He's going to put a move on this guy and go pick up the first down, possibly. That gives yourself a better chance. It gives yourself a better chance of making the first down. You see what I'm saying? Look at it here. Get your check down. Look at your check down. All right, let's see here. Let's see what Scatterboo gonna do. Good decision, quarterback. Good decision, quarterback. Good decision, quarterback. He actually had a pretty decent game. Yeah, I remember watching this whole thing live. He made some good plays. So he's reading this guy. This is who he's reading. All right. He's reading this guy. He's reading this guy. He sees this guy is biting on this little bubble screen right here. He's not even looking at he's not even looking at the run action. He is going right to him, trying to make a play. He sees that this quarterback sees it, pulls it, and he's up out. He's not even looking. Dude's not even looking at him. Dude's not even looking at him. That's how it gets you all the time. This run keep, when you keep it, listen, it happens. When you see some as a quarterback, you got to make those decisions. See, you pulled the guy in motion. He's not even looking. Quarterback sees it. One person doesn't make the play. He's pulling it. He's up out of there. It doesn't. He's already at the line of scrimmage before he realizes, oh my God, quarterback done kept the ball. And he knows it too. He knows he messed up there. He's like, couple more minutes here. This one will probably take me a few more weeks. I mean, more than 2 weeks. Yeah, see, he sees it. They're pointing that out too. Woo! That's power football right there, baby. Right at him. Right at him. Running right at him. That's smash mouth football right there. Boom, boom, right there. Good block. Finish off the run. Yeah. That's smash mouth football. Smash mouth football. Boom, boom. Man on a man. Let's go. Watch that ball, though. Watch that ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They didn't score. What the? Oh, yeah, I remember. It's coming back, though. It's coming back. It's coming back. That was the play that got the comeback going. Yeah, they had a chance to really put some distance here. The guy blitzes the guy. Again, what are we seeing, man? The same way if a receiver does block, it's a big play. When a receiver goes and shits the bed, this is what happens. Because he doesn't make a this looks like a receiver type guy, and they're coming in with a blitz, and he just completely whiffs on this block and causes, look at, that's a whiff, and that's their best. So number 2 was their best receiver. He was their best receiver, but again, I don't care how great of an athlete you are as a receiver, you have got to make sure you are blocking and you can do some things to protect. This is a bad job by this guy. He just whiffs. You got to get some more on him and can't let him in scot-free like that, and eventually had to take a safety. These are things that need to be drilled in practice because they're going to come up in a game. All right. He whiffs. Look at him. He's whiffing. Look at it. He's whiffing. He's not even in position. He's not even in position to get in front of him. Not in position. He puts his hand. I mean, that is a really, really bad job by number 2. Comes a blitz. Way to adjust by the running back. Pick up positive yards. Yep, right here. Look at the hole that the linebacker creates. So when you blitz, it's not about the losing your gap responsibilities. You got to read the play still. He's running around the block. You got to come down now. You ran around the block and you got washed out. And that created a hole. You see it created a hole. So you're coming on the blitz. And that square, you get washed out here. So you got 2 guys in the same gap. And that creates a hole. Gets the first down. It closes up quickly, but it got them the first down. Good. Man on a man. Great cut. Great patience here. Great patience by the running back. And with that cut, this is him in the open field. It's a difficult tackle for him to make because he cut it back and the angle is just off. Great job breaking the tackle. And now he's off to the races, baby. Off to the races. And it started up front. Boom. Man on a man. Good cut. We'll make this the last play. Great way to break the tackle and off to the races. All right. So again, this one, we are 9:41. This one ended in dramatic fashion, kind of like the Clemson and SMU game that we did a couple of weeks back. So it ended in dramatic fashion with a lot of point swings and overtime and all that kind of stuff. So we will probably spend another 2 weeks breaking down this one because it looked like the game was over. But again, Arizona State and Sun Devils just did not go away. We'll dive more into that later. Again, I'll repeat, business owners, if you have not yet, if you are interested in anything employee development, be sure to go to makeyamove.com. That's MAKEYAMOVE.com. You can see right here on the screen. Inquire about the employee development workshops and what it's all about. So you have a staff, a group of employees that moves like that championship team, and they're just moving in a consistent, productive, cohesive unit, which is exactly what you need if you're going to stay in business over a period of time. You need to make sure you're bringing in the right people. And it's one of the reasons I do what I do and why I do it at the level I do it at so frequently with the amount of quality. So all that being said, As one Crookshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking out. You guys continue to move swiftly. We will talk more soon.